there are two natures. If this primitive duality of man, good and evil, would be housed in separate identities, life would be relieved of all that is unbearable. It is the curse of mankind that these polar twins should be constantly struggling.
In the autumn of 1888, my friend Henry Jekyll embarked on a series of scientific experiments that he hoped might alter our notions of good and evil. How could I have known that they would transform his soul? And mine as well.
Beyond help, Henry.
Sir Danvers, he still has a soul. As good and as pure as yours or mine. But he's trapped in a dark, terrible place. Madness is the cruelest of all prisons. There must be a way to help him.
Death will help him, Henry.
My theories convince me there is a better solution.
Your theories are more dangerous than he is. Your colleagues say you are trespassing upon hallowed ground when you experiment with the human mind.
My colleagues are cowards, afraid of what they don't understand. How can we call ourselves civilized? We are not prepared to help him, and every wretched soul like him.
I admire your tenacity, Henry, but I question your philosophy. You are a gifted man. Use your gifts wisely.
Lost in the darkness, silence surrounds you. Once there was morning, now endless night. If I could reach you, I'd guide you and teach you to walk from the darkness back into the light. Deep in your silence, please try to hear me. I'll keep you near me till night passes by. I will find the answer. I'll never desert you. Promise this to the day that I die. Good night, Father. To know the nature of the demons that possess man's soul. I need to know why man's content to let them make him less than whole. Why does he revel in murder and madness? What is it makes him be less than he should? Why is he doomed not to reach his potential? His soul is black when he turns his back upon good. I need to find a way to get inside the tortured mind of man. I need to try to separate the good and evil if I can. Why does a wise man take leave of his senses? Where is that fine line where sanity melts? Why is he doomed not to reach his potential? The moment comes when a man becomes something else. I need to know mask is society's way, and the truth is that it's all a facade. There's a face that we hide when the nighttime appears, and what's hiding inside behind all our fears is our true self, locked inside the facade.
Governors of St. Jude's Hospital is now met. Sir Danvers Carew, KBE, Chairman. The Right Honourable Sir Archibald Croops, QC. Lord Savage. General Lord Glossop. Lady Beaconsfield. His Grace the Bishop of Basingstoke. The order of business will be conducted by the Secretary to the Board, Sir Simon Stride.
Let's get on with it.
Proposal number 929, presented by Dr. Henry Jekyll.
What's this? Order! Order!
The chairman will address the board.
My friends, as governors of St. Jude's Hospital, I'm sure we are all well aware of the highly controversial nature of Dr. Jekyll's research. However, our respect for his work and reputation demand that he be given a proper hearing, and that we now happily accord him.
I don't happily accord that madman anything.
Bessie!
Distinguished governors, I have glimpsed the future. See miracles that stun the mind, marvels only science can find to shape tomorrow for mankind. And I can show them to you, if you wish me to. Friends, you are aware there are two sides to each of us, good and evil, compassion and hate. If we could extract all the evil from each of us, think of the world that we could create. A world without anger or hatred or strife, where man wouldn't kill anymore. A world of compassion where passion for life outweighed the violence of war. Close to finding the key to duality, a chemical formula which could and would alter the patterns of man's personality, guiding him either to evil or good. Weigh the potential, the great possibilities. Colleagues, dear friends, understand. We have a chance to make history here in our hand.
Dr. Jekyll, may we please dispense with the niceties and proceed to the matter at hand?
Of course, Mr. Stride. Please forgive my good manners. Each of us is the embodiment of two distinct and opposing forces, good and evil, struggling for supremacy inside of us. Now, if we could separate these two forces, we could control, well, ultimately eliminate, all evil from mankind. My experiments have convinced me that the day this separation will be possible, well, it's not far off. But to achieve it, I must be allowed to test my experiments on a living human being.
What if you're right, Jekyll, and you do separate good from evil? What happens to the evil?
Broken souls in 1,000 asylums left there to rot for the lack of a plan. In the name of compassion and medical science, I can save many lives if you give me one man.
I tell you now, the church will never sanction it.
Sacramental lunacy, blasphemy, heresy. We're treading on dangerous ground. In legal terms, I'd say extremely unsound.
All things are Christian, barbaric, and odd. You're playing with fire when you start to play God.
It's for all of us. Says you're playing God. There's such a thing as ethics over which you kind of shot. You're a doctor, not a savior, Dr. Jekyll, for start. But I judge by your behavior. You can't tell the two apart.
Dear Mr. Stride, I am simply a scientist. I have a code to which I remain true. I don't presume to the stature of mortals. I need pretensions like that, sir, to you.
Henry, I've always encouraged your enterprise, and I've been hopeful that you will succeed. But in the face of these powerful arguments, I see no choice but for you to concede.
I know my fate is yours to choose, but if they win, the world will lose, and I am on the threshold of success. I beg you, governors, you must say yes. not playing games. Just give me the opportunity. Huzzah! Open your eyes.
If that has gone too far.
Alas, desert me.
I'm just coming back, can't you see? Go on, go, go.
Fools! If I ever needed further justification for my work, gentlemen, you have just provided it. Just look at what has happened here. It's anger with a touch of reality. Salt spiritual clear. Look at you. Our doctor side is breaking through, but so is now with me and you. The devil said all men and you must be controlled. I beg of you, I'll show you all. It can be done. Here is a chance. Take charge of our fate. Deep down you must know tomorrow's too late. One truth of life, not rearrange. The only thing constant is change. Only thing constant is change.
Distinguished governors, your verdict, please. All those in voters say aye. All those opposed, nay. Nay, 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 nay. Positively, absolutely. Nay. Certain vows.
Abstain.
By 6 votes to none, with 1 abstention, proposal number 929 is rejected. Thank you for your time, Dr. Jekyll.
I've heard enough men sit babbling for one day, Teddy, without listening to you.
I am truly sorry, but I did try to warn you.
They think you're quite mad.
They're hypocrites, John. Every last one of them.
Yes, but they are powerful hypocrites. You should exercise greater caution.
I can't afford caution. How can I continue on when they can block each step I take?
Henry, you have come this far. Remember what you have at stake.
John, I know I'm right. I have let my vision guide me. I'm so weary of this fight. There's so little left inside of me.
If you know that you are right, then you've got to see it through. You've got to see it through.
7 years ago, I started out on this alone, and it's alone I'll see it through till its conclusion. Who are they to judge what I am doing? They know nothing of the endless possibilities I see. It's ludicrous, I'm bound by their decision.
Seems vision is a word they've never heard.
If it mattered less, I'd treat it with derision. It's absurd.
And yet the fact remains, those bastards hold the reins. And from it is what's called a facade.
If you live around here, you need
Who does this Jekyll fellow think he is?
Impertinence like that, the army would have handed a good flogging.
He's lucky he's living in modern times. Today's penalties for heresy are not what they should be.
Well, we're lucky we have you to represent our modern times, Your Grace.
I think Jekyll overdoes all this stuff about helping the poor. I lived in St. James all my life. Definitely I've never seen any poor people.
I think he's mad if you must know. Master Danvers,
Yes.
we're talking about your future son-in-law, and I think you're mad to allow him to marry your daughter.
That's not Father's decision, Lady Beaconsfield. It's mine.
Regardless of what your views on him as a scientist may be, Emma assures me that Henry Jekyll is impeccable husband material.
It's less than impeccable to be late for one's own engagement party. It shows a remarkable act, a style.
Comments on style, madam, should not be made by those who have none.
Oh, good. Now Jekyll and I can drown our respective sorrows and sit down to a drink.
My dear Simon, you're so gracious to wish Emma and Henry both well.
Dear Sir Danvers, as you know, sir, I wish Emma the sun and the moon, but I have to confess that I'd like to see Henry Jekyll in hell. Emma, who can this be you? What kind of man is this you've taken? Do you not see the kind of life that this would be? You are mistaken. Time to awaken before it's too late. Before you forever determine your fate.
But Simon, you knew I had to be free. What I choose to do is decided by me. From the day my mother died, my father, full of good intentions, treated me as though I were a young child. Maybe his idea was just to wait until I grew up and then look at me and hope that I'd be her. It's easy to accept that from a father, who'd rather things remain the way they were. But when it comes to marriage, I must pick whom I prefer. I am not the weak young thing you're seeking, Simon. Someone 17, obedient and sweet. I am not the protégé to waste your time on. I'm complete. In Henry's eyes I see what I am meant to be.
Henry Jekyll, you're a devil. You have robbed us of London's most lovely girl. I could turn to drink when I stop to think Emma's marrying a doctor instead of an earl. Poor girl.
Dr. Jekyll, may I be the first to wish you and your bride to be peace and prosperity.
Mr. Stride, it's most civil of you to say that as you do, with such patent sincerity.
Ah, the late Henry Jekyll.
Sir Danvers, please forgive me.
Nothing to forgive, my dear boy. I am thinking, however, of rescheduling the wedding for a day after, so you two will appear to be on time.
Sir Danvers, my lords, ladies, and gentlemen, to the intolerably happy couple, Henry, may all your research result in discoveries as wonderful as this one. Emma and Henry.
Miss Carew?
Dr. Jekyll, I'm happy you're here.
Oh, well, I try never to miss a social occasion attended by Lady Beaconsfield. Is there a Lord Beaconsfield?
He died 30 years ago.
Oh, you're a sensible fellow.
You know, Henry, I sometimes wish you were as diplomatic as you were outspoken.
I'll be outspoken if you'll be diplomatic. If you were to have presented my case to the board this afternoon, probably would have gotten what I wanted.
You'll get what you want in the end, Henry. You always do.
I don't have a choice. I must go on with the work I'm committed to. How can I not when my theories are true? And I will prove if I never permitted to. Things are not wrong just because they are new.
Henry, I adore you. Always have done, always will do. And your dreams are mine. I will always understand, however hard the path you planned, our lives will intertwine.
Who knows where my work will lead me?
Nowhere where you will not need me.
Oh, please, I beg you, heed me.
Just don't leave me on my
The
own.
only thing to fear is the unknown.
When this all began, we knew there'd be a price to pay. Too late now to turn away. We have come too far. I know we'll find a way.
Sometimes I see past the horizon, sure of my way, where I am going, but where's the prize? I have my eyes on where there is just no knowing, and when despair tears me in two, who can I turn to but you? You know who I am. Take me as I am.
My eyes, who do you see there? Someone you know, or just a stranger? If you are wise, you see me there. Love is the only danger. Love meaning me, love meaning you. We'll make that one dream come true. You know who I am. Take me as I am. Though fate won't always do what we desire, still we can set the world on fire. Give me your hand, give me your heart, swear to me we'll never part. You know who I am. This is who I am. Take me as I Sir Danvers, thank you so much for everything, sir. 6 weeks till the wedding, well, it'll be the longest of my life.
I must say, Henry, your half hour this afternoon with the Board of Governors is the longest of mine.
Well, I'm sorry, sir, but I must stand by what I believe,
Even if it means antagonizing the established authority in the process.
especially then. And your friends are not the established authority, sir, merely the established prejudice.
I want to be proud of you, Henry.
Then you'll listen to me. Good night, my angel.
Good night, my devil.
I must say, Emma, at times I find it very hard to tolerate Henry's behavior.
You don't have to tolerate it, Father. He's marrying me, not you.
Emma, don't you understand? It's you that I'm concerned for.
Father, don't be. You should be concerned for him. He's the one in
I
need.
am trying to protect you. What else would you have your father do? I think I would die if any harm should come to you. I'm scared, my child, because I'm going to lose you. I find it very hard to let you go.
Father, if you tried to, you could never lose me. Darling Father, I still love you more than you will ever know. But if we want our love to grow,
I know in time I'll have to let you go. Mustn't be afraid of letting
Well, I for one am glad for some sense of order. I prefer to believe that man is basically good. Every moral man believes that.
I don't believe it.
As your lawyer, Henry, it is my duty to inform you you're playing a very dangerous game.
As your doctor, John, it's my duty to inform you I need a very large drink.
Well, here's a lovely looking pair of gentlemen, I must say. Welcome to the Red Bat. Show's about to start. My name's Nellie. Have a drink, look around, find something you fancy.
This is hardly a respectable place, Henry.
I've had all the respectability I can take for one night, John. Besides, it's my bachelor night. You're supposed to give me a party.
I could be the party supposed to give you, Henry.
He meant a bachelor party.
Most of my parties have bachelors.
Come on, John. One drink. Where's your sense of adventure?
Right, John. Good for you, Henry.
I said I'm a volunteer, a subject for the experiment.
I suspect this place has volunteers for all sorts of experiments.
Got that right, dear. Come on, Henry. Follow me.
This is dangerous, Henry.
I'm feeling dangerous.
Drive a man right off his head, it's easy. So many men, so little time. I want him all. Is that a crime?
No!
I don't know why they say that I'm too easy. They make me laugh. They make me cry, they make me sick, so God knows why. We say bring on the men, let the fun begin, a little touch of sin, I made another minute step this way, it's time for us to play. They say we may not pass this way again, so let's waste no more time, bring on the men. They break your heart, they steal your soul, take you apart, and yet they somehow make you whole. So what's their game? I suppose a rose by any other name, the perfume and the prick's the same. I like to have a man for breakfast each day. I'm very social and I like it that way. By late mid-morning I need something to munch, so I have over 2 men for lunch. And men are mad about my afternoon teas. They're quite informal, I just do it to please. Those triple sandwiches are my favorite ones. I'm also very partial to buns. My healthy appetite gets strongest at night. My at-home dinners are my men friends' delight. When I invite the fellas over to dine, they all come early, in bed by 9. So let's bring on the men and let the fun begin. A little touch of sin, I wait another minute step this way. It's time for us to play. They say we may not pass this way again, so let's waste no more time. Bring on the men. Watch out, spiders in an evil mood. Why should tonight be different? Come on, dear.
If you say so.
It's not every day me friends and I, as gents like you, dropping in. Got a name, blue eyes?
Henry,
Well, Henry, aren't you going to ask me what I'm doing in a place like this?
Yes, actually, I was
Actually,
wondering.
I'm in between engagements at the Royal Albert Hall. So this is your lucky night.
Oh, no, I've had quite enough of one evening.
Oh, come on.
No, actually, it's getting quite late. I really should have gone.
That's a shame. If you only knew the games we play.
You ever need a friend?
Dr. Henry Jekyll, 46 Harley Street.
A little less socializing and a little more soliciting might prove more profitable for us both, Lucy.
I do my best, sir.
No, Lucy, your best would have resulted in a satisfied customer. I do not give lodgings and a responsible position to girls who sit around hobnobbing and drinking gin. That will cost you 60% of your week's earnings instead of 50, Lucy.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir.
Fortunately, I am in a good mood tonight. I will come to you at midnight for my pleasures.
Yes, sir. Dr. Henry Jekyll, 46 Harley Street. If any time you never know, need a friend.
What a night. Well, I must say, you're in a much better mood, Henry.
That's because I've made up my mind, John.
Made up.
I found the perfect volunteer for the experiment.
Not her.
No, not her. I'm working late tonight, John.
Be careful, Henry. You've got a lot to lose. Think of the consequences.
If all I thought about were the consequences, I'd never accomplish anything.
I'm going home.
John, you remember my father? Before. His mind and spirit were extremely strong, weren't they?
Yes. He was the finest man I ever knew, Henry.
Then I must do it for his sake.
Do what?
Good night, John. Be careful. Hyde Park can be dangerous at night.
So are you, Henry. Be careful. And for God's sake, go straight to bed.
No, there is no choice. I must put aside the fear I feel inside. There is no place to hide. So it comes to this one great golden chance that only I can make. Everything I've worked for is at stake. To make the mark only I can make. This is the moment, this is the day, when I send all my doubts and demons on their way. Every endeavor I have made ever is coming into play, is here and now to stay. This is the moment, this is the time, the momentum and the moment. elemental. In rhyme, give me this moment, this precious chance. I'll gather up my past and make some sense at last. This is the moment when all I've done, all of the dreaming, scheming, and screaming become one. This is the day. See it sparkle and shine when all I've lived for becomes mine. For all these years I've walked the world alone, and now the time has come to prove to them I can make it on my own. This is the moment, my final task. Destiny beckons, I never reckon second best. This is the day I will look down, moment for moment. This is the moment of them all. This is the moment, they're all yours. This day or never, I'll sit forever with the gods. When I look back, I will recall moment for moment. This is the moment, the sweetest moment of them all. September 13th, 11:56 p.m. I have started this alone, and I must finish it alone. I know I must use myself as the subject for the experiment. I must be wise. I must try to analyze each change in me, everything I see. How will it be? Will I see the world through different eyes? Like a warning light, shimmering in red, like crimson bloodshed, shimmering in red, beautiful and strange. See the colors change before my eyes. See how they dance and they sparkle like diamonds at night, leading me out of the darkness back into the light. September 13th, 11:58 p.m. It is done. I have injected myself with 13 centiliters of newly fused formula. Slight feeling of euphoria. Lightheadedness.
No noticeable behavioral differences.
Now the die is cast. Nothing left to do. Time alone. My fear is true. Show the world that. Dear God! What is this? Something is happening. I can't explain. Something inside me erupting in pain. Devours, consumes me, and drives me insane. Suddenly, uncontrolled, something is taking hold. Suddenly, unexpected developments. Please forgive me, Dr. I feel alive with feeling of power derived, making me know I am alive. Like the night it's a secret, sinister, dark, and unknown. I don't know what I see yet. I see it alone. There's a thirst that I cannot deprive, making me feel also alive. There is no battle I couldn't survive. Feeling like this, feeling alive, like the moon in the mirror. Sinister, dark, and unknown. I don't know what I see yet, but I see it alone. It's a feeling of being alive, filled with evil and truly alive. It's a truth that cannot be denied. It's a feeling of being What is this? Sweetness. It's last I found you here. What bliss, sweetness. I'm running to ground.
Brushing my shoulder, your tempting touch, as it tingles my spine, watching your eyes as they invade my soul, fleeting pleasures I'm afraid to recognize.
That book rabbi, boss at the top, need to run right free. Let it just live by the fray they can solve. It's time to predators breathe. Like a raging desire, I fills my whole soul with its curse. Blazing like primitive fire, berserk and perverse. Thunder heaven glides, steal from all the gods tonight. Steal from all mankind, make the world of mine. I feel only one forever. Satan, himself by my side. I know that now and forever will never be. Separate Jekyll from Hyde. It's a feeling of being alive. It's an evil and truly alive. It's a truth that cannot be denied. It's a feeling of being Edward Hyde.
I'm sorry, Miss Carew. Dr. Jekyll has given me the strictest instructions that he is not to be disturbed at the moment. May I take a message?
Just remind him that there is more to his life than his work. Myself, for example.
A very valid argument, if I may say so, miss.
He won't see me. It's been 5 days now, John. I'm getting worried.
I am too, Emma. But you know Henry.
John, I said I'm worried.
I'll speak to Booth.
Mr. Utterson, as you know, I am completely devoted to Dr. Jekyll, and I do not wish to judge him uncharitably, but there are extraordinary circumstances I feel I must make you aware of. Dr. Jekyll has been locked in his laboratory for nearly a week. He instructs me not to disturb him for any reason, and to leave all of his meals outside the door.
You have not seen or spoken to him at all during this time?
No, sir, not once.
Come, Poole, it's all right. will hardly be disloyal and elegant.
Yes, sir. Last night I took him astray as usual when I noticed that yesterday's meal had not been touched. And from inside I heard these noises and a voice I did not recognize, crying out for some sort of medicine.
Cool. Very well. I need you to go to visit the apothecary and get these chemicals. Now, Paul, go! What are you waiting for?
Henry, what in the devil's name happened to you? You look like the wrath of God.
John, I don't need you to turn on me as well. More than ever now, I need a friend. Can't you see and don't you know I've been through hell? Don't judge what you cannot comprehend.
Henry, I'm not questioning your motives here, but is what you are seeking worth the price? You've turned your back on everything you once held dear. You're choosing to ignore your friend's advice. You have your work and nothing more. You are obsessed. What is your deep end? You've never been this way before. You lost the fire you built your dream on. There's something strange. There's something wrong. I see a change. It's like when hope dies. I who have known you for so long, I see the pain in your eyes. There was a time in your life no one lived the way that counted. You had a plan,
My work and nothing more.
You had it all beyond your door. You seemed to know to live for, but now it seems
I'm living for.
Father, you know Henry won't just walk away. The only way he knows is straight ahead.
Emma, you've not heard a single word I've said. My fear is he's in over his head. He could lose control and that I dread. There has been talk, they say he's gone too far. He's locked himself away in his own home, pursuing his insanity.
It's his work.
It's more than work. He is obsessed. The man is driven.
Just give him time. I ask no more. His work's a crime to be forgiven.
There's something strange, unless I'm blind. I see a change of a bizarre kind.
It's not at all to be unkind. The problem's all in your mind.
He has his work, nothing more. He is obsessed. The man is driven.
Just give him time. It's no more. It's a crime to be forgiven.
Something strange, unless I'm blind. I see a change of a bizarre kind.
It's not at all to be unkind. The problem's all in your
A young woman to see you, sir. The kind one cannot mistake. She is without an appointment. I can send her away.
Yes, send her away.
Yes, I can't help but wonder how she came upon your visiting card.
Cool. I'll see her.
Yes, sir.
I'm the one you met that night at the pub, remember? Lucy. Lucy Harris.
What do you want here?
Said if I ever needed a friend.
Would you not?
he enjoyed himself doing it too. Things like this happen where I come from, but you don't expect it from a gentleman.
Gentleman? What kind of monster could do such a thing?
You won't forget his name in a hurry. Hyde, he called himself. Edward Hyde.
Why come to me?
You give me a name. I never had someone like you be nice to me.
Why not go to the police?
The police? You're joking. With him being a gent, who's going to listen to me? Besides, I'd be afraid of what he might do if he found out. He ain't human. He's a beast. Not like you at all.
Take care of yourself, Miss Harrison.
Always try. Wanting to fly.
'Twas nice of our mutual friend, Spider, to arrange this little rendezvous. I do so enjoy a pleasant break from my charity work.
As long as you have a good time, Your Grace, that's all that matters to me. I don't do it for charity.
It warms my heart to know that love still blossoms in the sewers of London. If it isn't Romeo of the cloth and Juliet of the gutter, a truly pretty pair.
How dare you speak to me in such a way, sir?
How dare I? How dare you, sir?
Do you know who I am?
Yes, I know exactly who you are. You're Basil, the 14th Bishop of Basingstoke. You're on the Board of Governors at St. Jude's Hospital. You are an obscene, self-indulgent, malignant, malevolent, hypocrite.
There will now be a 15-minute intermission.
Read about the hideous murder, filthy religious murder, that poor old Bishop Watershaw. Seen walking with his daughter, alone in Persia's slaughter, I should have attended to his slaughter. He died in London slum, the slaves of martyrdom. He died without complaint, he should be raised a saint. He's gone back home to God, it all seems very odd. Why should it be this mystery?
And we shall remember him not only as a man of God and a man of principle, but as a man whose like we shall not see again.
I'm a man who like buggering children.
Wonderful eulogy, George. It's hard to keep a straight face.
Nothing like a good laugh at an old friend's funeral, I always say.
Teddy? Teddy! You can't threaten me. I'm a general.
I'll put a nice statue up in your memory, you miserable hypocrite.
What are they for?
It's none of your bloody business what the dwarf is.
All right, sir, it's just, it's hard to see by yourself.
All right, well, that's all.
London has this name, but all will lose. For me, again, to get his head inside a noose. The man must hang. Maybe his rebel family. They must all out to Nelly. They got to shredding jelly now. No matter who we're blaming, till they put what's his name in, there's gonna be one flaming.
And then why'd you go to them?
Like to see me named the chancellor.
Oh, well, I agree with you. They're all charities and good causes. One of it is a faith over chastity.
Get away, man! The officer! Have you arrested, damn insolence! This is my final admonition!
And this is mine.
What?
Oh, now let's take a look at you miserable, drunken old hag. Back here. Oh, how beautiful. I'm sure in your will you left everything to be sent to yourself in hell. I'll donate these in your memory. A little gift for you from the late Lady Beaconsfield.
I'm leaving London, Douglas. It's not safe for me here.
Well, where are you going?
I'm telling that to no one. Aberdeen, actually. I'll be at the Highland Club with you. I don't know what you've heard, Daniels. I did everything I could to save the others. I really tried. I tried like hell.
I'm sure you did. But that's between you and God now. You and God know you tried. Have a safe journey.
Bad news from God, Teddy.
Sweet dad has taken this brave man from Mars.
Sweet dad has raised his for too high.
October 7th after midnight. I am dangerous. More dangerous than any wild animal stalking its prey. What do you want here?
Henry? Oh, Henry, you scared me. For a moment, it didn't sound like you.
How long have you been here? How long?
Just these past few minutes. Poole let me into the house. I saw the door was open. I thought you might be here too.
How dare you look into my journal? What did you see? What did you see?
Henry! Henry! It's me, Emma! I don't remember what I saw. Emma, what has happened to you?
Emma, these experiments are taking me to places that I don't understand. I can't explain them to myself, let alone you. I must be left alone to finish what I've started.
You never promised me this journey would be easy. Only that we would take it together. And this all began. We knew there'd be a price. Once upon a dream, we were lost in love's embrace. There we found a perfect place. Once upon a dream, once there was a time like no other time before. Hope was still an open door. Once upon a dream, and I was unafraid. The dream was so exciting, but now I see it fade, and I am here alone. Once upon a dream, you were heaven sent to me. Was it never meant to be? Is it just a dream? Could we begin again? Once upon a
Don't abandon me now, Emma. I do love you.
You need me, if you need me, you know where I'll be.
October 13th. The experiment is out of control. The transformations have begun to reoccur at their own accord. I have radically altered the balance of the formula to try to overcome the dark and powerful forces at work inside of me. I know well that I risk death.
Henry! Henry, it's John!
John.
Henry, what is the meaning of this letter? Who is Edward Hyde? And why in God's name would you leave everything you possess to a man I've never heard of? He is to have full control of all my assets immediately upon my death, or indeed my unexplained absence of longer than 3 months. Are you out of your mind,
Hyde
Henry?
is a colleague of mine, closely involved in my research. If anything is to happen to me, he must have the wherewithal to continue on with my work. You have to trust me, John.
I do trust you.
And you'll listen to me.
Does this man Hyde have some hold on you? Tell me what the problem is, and we'll work it out together like we always have.
Not this time, John. In the name of friendship, I beg of you. Do as I ask. I question anything.
I don't like it, Henry. But if that is your wish, I will draw up a revised will.
John, you must go to visit the apothecary and retrieve chemicals. Do not leave this place.
All right. I'll do it.
What streak of madness lies inside of me? What is the truth my fears conceal? What evil force makes Edward Hyde of me? What darker side of me does this reveal? What is this strange obsession that's tearing me apart? Some strange deranged expression of what's in my heart. Am I the man that I appear to be? Or am I someone I don't know? Is there an evil force drawn to me? Some darker side of me that I don't know?
I sit and watch the rain, see my tears run down the window pane. I sit and watch the sky, and I can hear it breathe a sigh. I think of him, how we were, and when I think of him, then I remember
Lucy, my dear.
For a moment, I thought it was someone else.
For a moment, it almost was. I have some rather sad news, Lucy. I must leave this place. A friend and I have a little dispute we need to settle. You're glad to see me go.
No.
Don't run to me! Always kept your mind.
When will you be back?
There's no knowing, Lucy. But God help you if you're not here when I return.
I feel your fingers pulled at my shoulder, your chilling touch as it runs down my spine, watching your eyes as they invade my soul, forbidden pleasures I'm afraid to make mine. The touch of your hand at the sound of your voice, at the moment your eyes meet mine, I am losing my mind, I am losing control, full of feelings I can't define.
It's a sin with no name, and our senses proclaim it's a dangerous game. A darker dream that has no ending, that's so unreal. Do you believe that it's true?
A dance of death, a terrible mystery tale.
A frightened princess doesn't know what to do. Will the ghost go away when she feels that to say I know there's no way to win?
All I know is I'm lost and I'm counting the cost. My emotions are in a spin. I don't know who's to blame.
It's a crime and a shame.
It's true all the same.
It's a dangerous game.
One speaks, not one word, but words are in our eyes. Silence speaks, loud and clear. All the words we don't want to hear.
The touch of your hand and the sound of your voice, the moment your eyes meet mine, I am losing my mind, I am losing control. Flame feelings I can't define.
It's a sin with no name, no remorse and no shame.
Like a fury and flame.
'Cause the devil's to blame, but the angels proclaim.
It's a dangerous game. If you live around here, lots of people will make promises. They will not honor, my dear. And the truth is, you end up getting scarred. There's a beast at the door, and he's wild and free, but we don't let him in, because we don't want to see what is lurking
right behind the facade. I'm afraid Dr. Jekyll is unavailable.
Who the devil are you?
There's no point in your waiting, Mr. Utterson. Dr. Jekyll is most unlikely to return.
It is of the utmost urgency that I deliver these chemicals to Dr. Jekyll personally.
Just leave them and go!
I'm not leaving until I know precisely where he is.
I'm quite certain if I told you, you wouldn't believe me.
You will tell me where he is, Mr. Hyde. Yes, I know who you must be. What have you done with Henry Jekyll?
What have I done with Jekyll? You wish to see him? So you shall. But let what you are about to witness be on your right head.
Henry! Oh my God! Henry!
John! Even as Hyde, I tried to warn you, John.
You must save yourself before this thing kills you.
John, there's not much time. There's not much time. You must help me. You must help me with the utmost urgent errand. So look at this.
This is Lucy Harris, the Red Rat. Henry, this is that place with that girl, that night.
John, you must deliver it immediately. More than one life is at risk. It is Hyde. Cannot say I.
I understand.
John, I figured it out. With these chemicals, I can create an antidote that will kill Hyde forever.
God help you, Henry. God help us all.
Can it be? Have I really lost my way? Have I lost my mind? Will I lose the day? I'm a good man. Am I a bad man? It's such a fine line between a good man and a bad. Got to go back to that place where my journey started, where I first departed, where my course was charted. Somehow I've got to hang on to that vision that first inspired me, to that hope that fired me when the world admired me. I'll make my way back to that higher ground and see the world I knew before. I'll search the world until the answer's found. Turn my despair around forevermore. I've got to rebuild all the things that the winds have scattered, what fate has shattered. Our stream was battered. Somehow I've got to go on till that evil has been.
disturb nobody. I used to like visitors around here.
This is from Dr. Jekyll. You are to leave London at once. Tonight, if possible. My dear Miss Lucy, I regret more than I can ever express that my private misfortunes prevent me from ever seeing you again. I have found in you a tender and loving light during these past dark days. I hope you will accept the enclosed as a small repayment for the lesson that you have taught me. Leave this place, I beg you, and begin again secure in the knowledge that I shall never forget you. Henry Jekyll.
He don't owe me nothing. I owe him.
That's none of my concern. But I beseech you to do as he asks. I'm sure it's for the best.
Why didn't he come? What did you?
Because he's my friend.
Yeah. But I suppose he's mine too.
Believe it. Good night then. And good luck to you. May you find a happier life elsewhere.
Just a No.
Don't be scared. Who else might I come to for sympathy and tenderness? You had another visitor this evening?
No, not really.
It wasn't the doctor himself, was it? No, Henry is such a very busy man.
You know Dr. Jekyll.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Nearly as well as I know myself. He and I share everything, Lucy. Just as you and I do. Everything. Leave this place, I beg of you. You wouldn't leave without telling me, would you, Lucy?
I'm not going anywhere.
Of course you're not. So come to me. It's okay. It's okay. Closer. Sympathy, tenderness, warm as the sun, offers me gentleness, friendliness, strangers to my life, they are here in this place. Goodness and sweetness, kindness abound in this place. Silence surrounds you. Once there was morning. Now endless night. I will find the answer. I'll never desert you. Promised you this. The day that I... Do you really think that I would ever let you go? Do you think I'd ever set you free? If you do, well, I'm sad to say it simply isn't so. You will never get away from me. All that you are is a face in the mirror. I close my eyes and you'll disappear. All that you are is a face in the mirror. Long as you live, I will still be here. All that you are is the end of a nightmare. All that you are is a dying scream. After tonight, I shall end this demon dream. This is not a dream, my friend, and this will never end. This one is the nightmare that goes on. I dare to stay, no matter what they pretend. And I'll flourish long after you're gone. Soon I will die, and my silence will hide you. You cannot choose but to control. You can't control me, I live deep
flames that could yet consume him. Yet back from the dead he came, to the sound of wedding bells.
Impeccable husband material, regardless, Mr. Stride.
Huh. Say not.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today in the sight of God to join together this man and this woman in holy matrimony. If any man has any just cause why they may not be lawfully wedded, then have him speak now or forever hold his peace. Do you have the rings? Henry John Albert Jekyll, do you take this woman, Emma Alice Margaret Carew, to be your lawfully wedded wife?
Henry! What crazy? Oh God, what now? Oh God, what now? Please help me take this pain away. Oh, feel it, fill me. This will kill me. Oh God, will me to fight somehow. I pray, God, help me. Have mercy. Don't let her see on our wedding day. Emma! Mr. Spy! I trust you respectfully according to your traditions. For the love of God. Lovely dress. Mr. Hyde, leave her alone. No one touches her, or she dies before God. Emma, no one. Henry! Henry, I know that it's you! And you would never do anything to harm me! No! Emma! set us all free.
No, no, I cannot.